I've been given the opportunity for people on my Discord to ask me questions, and I answered one question, but there is one question that has not popped up yet, which I really wanted to see, but it didn't work. But the question is, there are 898 species of Pokemon. I bet you didn't know that. It says so right there. Boom boom. Okay, cool. And you guys probably all know the channel's main image, right? It's basically my name and a specific type of Pokemon. And I'm gonna give you a reason why. So, the Pokemon you mostly see on my profile picture is right here, and also my Discord username is kind of is those of it too. But you got on Twitch. This down here, by the way, is a future live stream that'll be happening this week Saturday on twitch.tv/01NateDog. Here's my Twitter, and there's the logo again. And here's my YouTube. Look at the logo. Yes, I have 13 subscribers on this channel. You guys should subscribe. But that's not it. We have this. We have this from Bond. I got this at Barnes and Noble. I got this from Walmart, and I got these from Target. Also got these cool bed sheets from Walmart. They're from the Northwest Company. But what does this have to do with anything? Well, my question is to you, of the 898 Pokemon species, why is Pikachu my favorite Pokemon? And I can sum it up in these words. When you think of Ash, the main protagonist of the cartoon series, what is the first thing that comes to your mind about Ash's Pokemon? Well, it's probably the fact that Pikachu is well known. You know why? So, the first Pokemon was given to Ash was Pikachu, because, again, Ash overslept, and he was running late. So, all the 3 star Pokemons were already taken, which by the time was Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, but they were all taken by trainers who were actually on time. So, Professor Oak pulls out a suspicious Pokeball, and it had to be Pikachu. And that's not even Ash's first Pokemon. Supposedly that's not even Ash's first Pokemon, because Ash caught Caterpie, and that was technically his first Pokemon catch, but that doesn't matter. And judging by, I watched every episode from season 1 to 23, and every episode in those series, including some of the movies. Now, let me ask you this question. Who gets the most screen time? Now, ironically, you would think Ash, Team Rocket, and any other Pokemon. If you thought those answers, you're incorrect. It is so weird how I think this is. That I believe that Pikachu gets the most screen time out of any character in the Pokemon cartoon. Why? Let me sum up in 2 different episodes. Pokemon Indigo League episode 1. Should the Pokemon series go basically marks Ash's journey. But did you know that in that movie, I think only about half of the cartoon was Ash's journey. Then the other half was with Pikachu, and Pikachu took more of the screen time. Let me sum it up to you in Sword and Shield episode 1, where we went to take a look at Pikachu's backstory. Now, Ash only got I think 10 to 20 seconds of the entire episode, and Pikachu took, I think the episodes are 30 minutes long, so it took the other 29 minutes of the entire cartoon. And in the other series, Anyways, Pikachu takes, I think, how many parts in an episode? I think Pikachu takes 2/3 of of every single episode in every single season. Now you would think, ironically, it'd been Team Rocket or Ash, because Ash is the main protagonist and Team Rocket is the main antagonist. But they don't get as much screen time as Pikachu. You know why? Because Pikachu is running away from Team Rocket, and Ash and Pikachu are battling these Pokemon and training and becoming really good friends. And sorry, that was my watch that went off. And also why does Pikachu not deserve, why do people think that Pikachu did not deserve all that screen time? Like literally, there's been episodes where it's literally been all Pikachu. And then any other Pokemon, you don't see Charmander for for 30 minutes. You don't see Squirtle for 21 minutes. The most Pokemon has ever had on its screen time is Pikachu. That is my opinion of why I think Pikachu is my favorite Pokemon, due to the fact that he's well known. He has more screen time than any other character in the Pokemon series. He's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Ash's team. He's cute, duh. And he's literally the only Pokemon I can ever think of. If you were to ask me, like any question that pertains to Pikachu, I would answer Pikachu, of course, because it's the only thing I can ever recognize. I mean, there's no better way to sum up that question than the amount of screen time he gets in the cartoons. The first thing that came to my mind when I thought of Pokemon, being the mascot of the entire Pokemon company. Like this cartoon character is literally the mascot of Pokemon. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't see Charmander up there. I know people think Lucario is cool. I don't see Lucario as Pokemon's mascot. No, it was Pikachu, guys. Although Pikachu is the 25th Pokemon in the Pokédex, he is well known in the entire Pokemon universe. But almost no one can dethrone Pikachu. I know this will not make sense to any of you people, but that's what I think. And also to the fact that I just came up with this stuff right now. I didn't really have any time to think of this, but I decided, but it is true and accurate to me. But yeah, again, as we hinted to on the Twitch tab, make sure to hop on Twitch and watch that future live stream that we have this Saturday. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a link. No, I'm sorry. Leave a comment and hit the bell notification so that you can get notified for when new videos release. I also have another channel called Everything Mario Kart Tour, where because I've been really into the mobile game Mario Kart Tour, and I've been doing updates, new courses, new characters, and course reviews. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe on that channel too. You check out my Twitter, my Discord, and my speedrun.com. There we go. Also check out my fandom too. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.